Welcome to another episode, everyone. Boo Manson from 94 Hoover. Well, he took the face off of an individual from Broadway Gangster Crip right there in LP. I covered Boo Manson yesterday. Many of you, or some of you, asked for at least one Boo Manson story in the comments. As you all know, whatever you all ask for, I deliver pretty much immediately. So let's get into it. Rest in peace to Boo Manson, a solid individual, never snitched, never did anything unbecoming of a gangster. There in juvie, in LP, it was still very dangerous. We were all young, but gang-oriented nonetheless. And we were in there putting in work. Boo Manson, we were all very young, 14 years old. I was 14 when I was in there. But Boo Manson was as well. He passed away this year at 52. I'm 52. Same age. So, Baby Jap was in there with us. Baby Jap from Hoover is a little bit older than me and Boo Manson. Boo Manson is a humongous individual. He's big, particularly for a 14-year-old, but he's big for he's a grown man. He has grown man size at this time. Not just big, but he's cut up, ripped up, been lifting weights at that tender age and had already progressed to the point of intimidation. Baby Jap is the same way. I promise you. He's a huge individual, cut up and humongous. He's taller than Boo Manson, is Baby Jap. And he was in there pulverizing individuals and had individuals scared to eat their sandwich. We were all together in there chilling. Boo Manson was in a different unit. Me and Baby Jap was in the same unit. Boo Manson was in a different unit. He ended up coming to our unit for a little while. All hell broke loose when he did. At this time, he's somewhere else, but we're in school together. I'm like in the first classroom. It could have been the second one. And I had a black teacher, a lady, and she called me Pork Chop, for Porter, my last name. She used to call me Porter Chop or Pork Chop or something. We were real cool. Boo Manson was up, a few classes up on the other side. But we see each other on breaks. We get breaks and all that. Go outside. We see each other. I go down to his classroom. Sometimes he come down to mine. All this sort of stuff. We're real close. We're in there squabbling different individuals. We're trying to build a name for ourselves as young individuals inside of this gang culture. We're in there terrorizing individuals. I just squabbled an individual from Rolling 40's crib about the day before this incident. And next on my list is Popeye from Rolling 40s. He had to have been baby Popeye. We were all young, as I said. Light skin, long hair. He was kind of tall but skinny. He had tattoos everywhere. And Popeye, he was one of their boys. He was a joint. At this time, he was a member. And he walked around like he ran the whole institution. Like someone was scared of him. I mean, he was turned up, extra'd out before extra'd out was a thing. So when I squabbled his homeboy, I pointed at him, letting him know that he was next. Man, we got to get this in just on the strength, just based on the fact that you walking around like you one of them boys. And you are from your hood. But guess what? I'm pushing Hoover hard up in here. It's up. You know what I'm saying? It's me and you, bro. What's up? It's on. So this is who I want. I want Popeye, and boy, do I want him badly. But Baby Jap had other things on his mind. When we go and pick up school, the staff would take the whole unit to go and pick up individuals from the unit that are in class. It was okay, give us a chance to get out of the unit, walk around a little bit, walk through the whole school line, basically almost walking around the whole juvenile hall. seeing some of the homies, this, that, and the other. It was a chance for us to get out, almost like yard time. We go around one day to pick up the entire school. I had school in the morning or whatever. I don't have school at this time. This is the afternoon. Then when we coming back from school, it's the whole unit out here. As I said, we picked up the whole classroom. But again, Boo Manson is not in our unit. It's me and Baby Jap, a couple of other Hoovers in there. Baby Jap tells me, get off on him, get off on him. I'm talking about the dude from Broadway. Right. At this time, we beefing with the 11 Deuce Broadways. I'm banging 11 Deuce Hoover. I really don't like this. That it's another 11 Deuce, but that's anything but Hoover. And we beefing, and you bearing those numbers, 11 Deuce. So it was personal too. But my design, I just squabbled a dude from Foley's. I want to holler at Papa. I'm not tripping on this dude from Broadway. I'm really not. But Baby Jap, his loud ass, he say, man, get off on this dude. He saw me pulverize the dude from Foley's. He just using me, right? Baby Jap, he just want me to, he just sitting me around and squabble everybody. He older than me. So he just decide this dude's up next. Apparently just right there in the school line or whatever. Just maybe he had it planned out. I don't know. Just out of nowhere, he says this though. He hit me, Baby Jap. He pointed at the dude from Broadway. He a couple people down from Jap. He like, get off on him. But he's so loud, the dude from Broadway hear him. So he turn around, look at me, and brace himself, the dude from Broadway. I don't know if he finna get off on me first or what. Now that he's heard Jap's loud mouth. So I'm left with no choice but to attack this individual. So I did. Bam, I got off on him. He hit the ground. I got on top of him. Woo-hoo, I'm wailing on him. The police break it up. All right. Just regular program, nothing to see here. The dude, we in the same unit. They kept him in the unit. They didn't send neither one of us to the hole. The police, they didn't. I've been to the hole a few times, but whatever. On this occasion, they didn't send neither one of us to the hole. I said, all right, cool. About 2 days later, I'm walking in the day room, and dude from Broadway, who I had attacked, he's sitting down on the bench. He look at me, and he run towards me. Right? You got to do this. You got to respond. You got to get back off, or you're going to be considered a mark, a zizzar. He ain't got no choice. I know it's coming. Right? I ain't tripping. As soon as I see him, I said, okay, it's up. So I walk in. He looked at me. He hesitated for a minute. Like he was thinking about this. But to his credit, he jumped up and ran towards me. Right? We started squabbling. The police jump on me and get me down to the ground. I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all? What is y'all on me for? What just rushed me that y'all all on me? Why get up off me? So I'm trying to get to this dude. They like holding me down. I'm thinking, man, this dude can get me right now. Why they got me on the ground? But the police had got a hold of him too. They trying to make sure I don't get up. Okay, whatever. I wasn't even tripping. Nevertheless, I'm gonna get off on you when I see you again. This is about to go back and forth. We're not even. I got off on him first, true. Then he got off on me, true. But we're not even. I got to get off on you. Now, y'all might be thinking, damn, what about Boo Manson? I thought this was a Boo Manson story. I'm getting to that. It's not about me. Nevertheless, so the dude from Broadway, they take him out of my unit. They had to separate us at this point. It's been 2 times now that this went down in the last couple of days, just between us two. They didn't do nothing the first time. They're like, okay, we just going to at least separate y'all this next time. They not finna move me out of the unit. They move him out of the unit. Nevertheless, as fate would have it, he ends up in the classroom with the loquacious Boo Manson. Boo Manson, again, has a propensity for violence. He's not all bluff. He's not bluff at all. He's a big individual. But he uses his size to his violent advantage. And again, he and I are in cahoots together. Boo Manson. Boo Manson, of course, knows what has transpired between me and this individual from Broadway. So when he hits the classroom, Boo Manson runs down to my classroom like Usain Bolt. He runs in the classroom as if he's just hit the lottery. Well, he's smiling from ear to ear. And he come hit me, bro. I'm like, what's up? Like the dude from Broadway down in my class. I said, what? He said, he down there in my classroom, bro. Oh, who? He down there in my classroom. I'm like, oh, no. He said, yeah, I'm finna break his face. I'm like, no, I'm finna squabble this dude again. I gotta squabble him. So the teacher hears, the black woman, my dog, she like, Pork Chop, you stay right there. You stay right there. You get out of my class. She tells she kicking Boo Manson out. So I tell him, just hold up. Don't do nothing. Wait, wait on me, bro. Don't do nothing. So on the break, we go on our break, Boo Manson, he come back down and he like, bro, look, I'm not finna wait. I'm finna get off on him. But listen, it's somebody else in the classroom. That's like a friend of the dude from Broadway. At least their gangs are friends. I'm not gonna say who it was. This individual is still around. I know this for a fact. And it didn't end too well for him either. So I'm gonna leave him out of there. That's why I ask y'all not to push me. I don't want to have to get on here and expose y'all felonious homeboys for some of their dastardly deeds. Nevertheless. So the plan is simple. I'm going to come down to Boo Manson's class when school is over. I talk Boo Manson into at least waiting until class is over, and I'm running down there. As soon as I run in the classroom, it's up. He is going to get off on a dude from Broadway. I'm not tripping. I'm going to get off on him too. I want some more since he took off on me. The plan is for me to attack this other individual who we know, who we believe is going to have this dude from Broadway's back. When Boo Manson gets on him, we are convinced he's going to jump in. I have to neutralize him. I can't allow this to happen. So I'm going to get in there and get off on him. So they release class. I do my job. I break straight for the classroom. I open up the door and run in there. As soon as I run in, Boo Manson look up at me, shake his head. He jump up and rush the dude from Broadway. He get on him. Just as expected, the dude jumped up. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take the sight of the dude from Broadway. They were pretty close, being attacked like this, being pulverized by Boo Manson. He was on him like a hyena, quickly put him on the ground and was wailing on him, just like I had done the first time. But the dude from Broadway, he was not a coward. He was fighting back every time in every situation. He squabbled up. The other individual jumps up. Look, I run straight towards him and get on him. Bam, 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 bam. Rush him. He look at me. He's surprised. Like, what did you think I was in here for? To get some extra credit? To get some more homework? No, I'm in here to put you down. It's still up. And this dude done took off on me, even though I had it coming. I took off on him first. That's neither here nor there. He took off on me, and that's all I know. That's all Boo Manson knows. And we are seeking retribution. So we're in there, and we squabbling it up. He's on him from Broadway, and I'm on this individual here. Eventually, they both are on the ground. I'm just telling you the truth. this is common practice. This is nothing new. They both are on the ground. Even back in those days, even when I was young, I was aggressive. I was strong. And I knew it. And so they on the ground. We beating them down. Now, the dude that I got on the ground, he done got a hold of a pencil. Now, these pencils can be dangerous. Especially you swinging at something, you take my eye or whatever. I'm thinking this the whole time. I'm like, just do it. So I picked up a desk. I just picked up a whole desk. And the chair came with it, and I threw it at him. Bam! It just like clicked him on a leg or whatever. It buckled him some though. I'm like, what's up, bro? And I was going for another desk. Then he just dropped the pencil. Yeah, I'm about to cram your head in. Let's not do any weapons. We just squabbling now. So he dropped the pencil and basically just dropped back to the ground like he was done. He didn't want no more. I'm just telling you what happened. And so Boo Manson, he over there on it. Boo Manson, I had mercy. I have a heart. I really do, especially for black people. Even then. So I let up. Once a dude dropped the pencil, gave up, all right, man, it's cool. You tripping. I'm about to take your face off with this chair. But now, Boo Manson, he's relentless. Once he gets going, just like Baby Jap, though, they don't want to stop. I stopped even getting in the way of trying to stop these individuals. Seriously. Some individuals I don't even get because they black out. They just crash out. They liable to attack me for trying to stop them. It be that serious in that moment. Just get out of the way. It's up. What are you trying to stop? It's too late. Now, if they're about to unalive an individual, I'm going to get in there and get rough and stop them, pull them off, whatever. I've done this many times, especially in the county jail. But for the most part, I'm just getting out of the way. So Boo Manson's right there, and I'm not trying to stop him. I'm not telling him that's enough. I'm not pulling him off for the dude, none of this. And I'm not getting in his way because he has this crazed look on his face. He's not saying much. He's just steady going to work until the police finally get in there, finally, and shut it down, break it up, stop the attack. We did indeed go to the hole for this one because I didn't hit the dude with the chair and all this, but stayed in the hole for like 2 days. That was it. He was swinging a pencil, and the teacher said that too. So they didn't trip on us like that. Like I hit him with the chair, but still, Boo Manson did what he did. But dude from Broadway had fought back. He just didn't win, but the fight he did not. But he fought back. So it was really just like a 2-on-2. That's how they looked at it. We went to the hole, and when we got out of the hole, Boo Manson, he eventually moved over to our unit where me and Baby Jap was at. And that was crazy because we were all turned up. We were all big individuals. We were all willing to fight and had been in there fighting constantly. All three of us. Then so when you put all three of us together in the same unit, that only spelled one thing. And that was disaster. Terror even. I'm going to have to bring you a couple of those situations that we ended up getting into when we got together in the unit. But there you have it. We went to the hole for that situation. It was a 2-on-2. Boo Manson always had my back. When we was in there, he would not hesitate because I was getting into some stuff. And he was getting into stuff too and always had his back. We always had each other's back. Always. We got into a situation, they had weights in juvenile hall. We got into a situation over there on the weight pile. He was over there lifting. We got into a situation over there. Yeah. there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Rest in peace to Boo Manson. Good brother, strong brother. Hate that happened to him. We all only have so much time. Every one of us, everyone has but so much time. And none of us know what that time is. Regardless of what you think, none of us know how much time we actually have. We just all know, or should know, that it is not much. If you are a 1-month-old baby, understand that you don't have much time on this earth, much less a 50-year-old, a 40-year-old, a 30-year-old. You do not have much time. You do not. I do not. We do not. You have to do what you have to do now. You do not have a lot of time to get it done. Don't spend a lot of time thinking that you have a lot of time. You're wasting so much time. You do not. None of us do. Accomplish your goals now. Love your people. Love who you're going to love and go all out, because we don't have long. Live your life like you don't have long to live, because you don't. You just really don't. None of us do. Rest in peace to the bro, a soldier. Stay safe and stay free, people.